fancy. Check out this bruise. Hello. So, the new camera showed up today, and I'm a little bummed because the screen doesn't actually flip all the way. I don't know why that wasn't mentioned anywhere, but it doesn't actually flip all the way, so that kind of sucks. First clip using the camera, not sure if I'll keep it then, because I mean, the older version flips, this one doesn't, so why'd I pay more for a non-flipping screen? I am about to dye our friend Eric's hair. Again. I've mentioned before that he is silver. He's a pretty light silver. Oh, I'm all pointing upwards. Pretty light silver. And he wants to do like some purples. Now, I told him he can probably only stick to purples and blues if he doesn't want to mess up his silver. Because anything else can change the tone of your silver if you know, want to go back to it. Which I think he does. So he's coming over, and this is like no bleach day. It's really easy. Just dyeing on top. And today we're going to be using Joico, because Joico for some reason works really well with his hair. Chris is finishing up the kitchen. We just finished cleaning it just because I have to use this area to dye his hair. I was in a cute little outfit earlier, but this is my I'm dyeing someone's hair outfit because I'm not risking getting hair dye on it. And I'm going to tie my hair back because I don't like risking getting hair dye on my hair, especially with the wedding coming up. We were out and about, had dinner with Joe and Christina. Maybe gym later tonight, but the vlog camera took forever to get here. It was Amazon Prime, and then they, for some reason, took like 6 days because it drove it all around the state of Virginia instead of just dropping it off. It was annoyingly painful. But at this point, I'm kind of bummed because I don't know if I'll be keeping it. I mean, it's good that I don't have a flip screen to look at because I look straight at you guys, but at the same time, I don't have a flip screen to look at, so there'll be a lot of like, oh, I can't use that clip. It's not even in focus type of thing. So, I don't know. We'll see. You know. But does that water bottle not look crisp? It looks crisp. I don't know. But yeah, I told them I'm still figuring out if I like the camera or not. I mean, this is the first like few clips I'm taking on it, so we have to see if it's even any good, if it's worth the trouble. But yeah, so I put on a clay mask. Eric's here. I gotta see if Eric's even in the shot. There he is. Can I see your hair, Eric? I'm gonna film this one for the sake of it. Look how light he is. This is indoor lighting, and yes, it's dry. It's silver. It's supposed to, but it's supposed to be dirty and dry. And then Eric got us Kung Fu tea. Can you tell which one's mine? That one. I like weird things. I like that one. Get into this clip real quick with my sheet mask on. Let me give you a little background about what Eric wants done with his hair. He wants a light purple into dark purple tips compared to having like a dark root into light. He wanted the reverse. So that is what we are doing. And also he has like grown out side shaves on the side because he kind of usually has like almost like a mohawk, like a bigger mohawk, but not really. But he did cut it, and I will enter some clips of it cut towards the end of these hair clips. Again, not a professional. Disclaimer, this is just a friend dyeing a friend's hair from the knowledge that I've picked up in the salon. Not a professional. Looks a little like mullety and crazy. His hair did not break. He has had no breakage like in sections or anything like that from me doing it. That's actually his grown out side shape. I just want to disclaimer that before someone be like, Sam, what you do to his head? Time to shred the new gear. We're going snowboarding at 6 p.m. at night. Yeah, we have to drive an hour and a half to get there, so let's go! leaving the house as we speak. Oh god, trying to make sure I'm not holding the mic. I have been looking up ways to mount maybe a little screen on top of the camera, because it's like you can do that. You can mount your phone on a screen. So I might get like a little monitor and mount it on top of the camera instead. It's gonna make my vlogging rig, as they call it, a little bit more obnoxious, so I'm still debating on it. But if the camera's worth it, then the camera's worth it, because I have to downgrade like 3 models to get a flip screen. And I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, it's not like the model right beforehand, because I have the 6300. I have to downgrade to the 5000 to get the screen. So, you know, even I thought the 6000 had it. The 6000 does not have it. So a lot of people already make like videos about like, you know, what external light they use, what screen they use, and stuff like that. So we'll see if I like it. We're getting gas, I believe.
And if you want anything,
I'll think about it, baby. Okay. So this camera is way bulkier, and it has a lens cap compared to my other camera. It's definitely more of a setup. It's heftier, it's heavier, it's thicker, it has a good grip to it. I haven't really seen the footage on the computer yet, but I figured I would vlog a little more, get a little, you know, experience, see how it sounds in the car, how the mic does. Kind of just guinea pig it, you know, and see how that goes. Because I mean, it's already paid for. Worst case, I either need to exchange it or get a different model, or you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Oh, I have eye patches on. No shame. No shame in Sam's game. These are sparkly. They just showed up in a PR box for a brand, which I'll have to tell you guys about. I don't really. It's something Beauty Glow, something like that. And I just saw eye patches. I grabbed them and I took off. I opened them for like 5 minutes. You want to give them a brief of what we doing, honey?
going snowboarding for the second to last day of the year.
What? It's the last day. Today's the last day.
Today's the last day?
Today's the last day.
Or
Today's
the second to last day.
Today's the 20th, and most resorts are closing by the 24th. Some are already closed.
Some close on Friday.
Some close on Friday.
Which we could go again for.
It's not that I don't want to go. I feel like we have something to do on Friday.
Maybe. So let's cancel those plans to go snowboarding.
This dude sounds so enthusiastic to go snowboarding right now. But we definitely spent the last 3 hours arguing with each other about going snowboarding. That's why it's a 6 p.m. trip to the mountain. Not to get into the details, it's more me not appreciating some tones. It's not like a bad fight, and we're fine. I mean, it's healthy. It's healthy to have bickerments. More just like I think a timing schedule thing, because I was like cool with any time, and then he thought I wasn't cool with any time. So I'm cool with any time, obviously. Like night skiing is fine for the end of the season. So we're going for night skiing. I just figured out how to zoom on this camera. It's still, like, it's different. It's like a DSLR where you zoom on the lens compared to zooming like on like a little button or something like that. So, are we widescreen? Are we cool? Like, are we at a good distance? Do you like my new jacket? It's things we need to know.
Traction control off.
Welcome to snow day with the Robinsons. We're outside. The kids are having a good time. I took Una back inside because she was obviously having the time of her life, but eventually got a little soggy, so I had to wipe her down. But hopefully I can get some footage of the girls. That way. Chris is pulling back in. Over here. Chris went to go get chicken. like the biggest snowball you can find? That's not a snowball. That's a snow problem. Stomp your feet. Keep stomping. Okay, Chris will open it, baby. Who's this? Hey, baby. Mom. It's just my camera lens cap. Okay, gatekeeper, can I walk by now? Inside now, and I'm pretty sure the camera is dying because I only charged it to like 30%. This one takes a lot longer to charge. So I'm gonna import some footage and charge stuff and get some food or eat some food.
To charge because
we don't have the wall charger. Yeah, it takes longer to charge. I need to buy the wall charger after I figure out if I like this camera. So we go find out today. Okay, so I had to just check right now with my phone to see if I was in the screen for this camera. It's so much taller and wider that I'm like, I have no clue what's going on. Like, I can't put you guys, well, I technically could put you guys in like random sketchy places like cups and stuff like that, like I used to, but there's a chance that you'll knock the cup over compared to almost falling into the cup. You're like wide now. You're like, you're as wide as my 8 Plus, but then thick. I got a package today, and this is some mail time. But this is wedding mail time, so it's like special edition. With the wedding being exactly a month and a week from today. There's a lot of packages that are coming in, as you can imagine. God, this one was international. So any international packages, like, I wanted to order in the beginning of March, just in case, because you never know. Sometimes things get held up at customs, and this is taped so well. Hello. The camera died. It's at 100% now. It's been charging all day, and like I said, I never charged it to its full potential. Bigger batteries, but yes, that was our first, oh, the camera died. So I'll talk about what was in the package in just 1 second, but I wanted to share with you guys some of my skincare right now. I'm about to take a shower, so I figured I would show you guys some of my current skincare. It almost feels like a beauty video, doesn't it? All right, so lately I've been on benzoyl peroxide 10%. This is from Kaiser. You can see it says Kaiser right here. I tried to use the Neutrogena. I think this is also 10% benzoyl peroxide, I believe. Yep, 10%. So this would be like the drugstore version, but this one like smells different, feels different, just like has this like different to me. I feel like this is just more of the generic version. This one has just like a bunch of other ingredients in it. So after I picked this one up from Kaiser, I stopped using this one. But in the meantime, when they were filling my prescription, which this is like over the counter technically at Kaiser, but I couldn't pick it up yet, I used this for like a day or two. I was using this beforehand, the Kate Somerville. Majority of this stuff just sits in the corner, but this is my little lineup. So that is my cleanser in the morning. This is my toner at night. I'm trying this out. It's by The Ordinary. I'm trying a lot of Ordinary products. This is only to be used once a day because it's kind of like it's like the Glow Tonic Pixie Toner where it's a little abrasive and it does also kind of like chemically peel your face a little bit. This moisturizer, this new one by Glow Recipe, is everything to me lately. It's amazing. I also use their other watermelon product, which I'll talk about in a second, but this is my daily moisturizer morning, and I can use it at night. It's not, I usually use heavier things at night, but I can use it for both and be perfectly fine. I really like it. It has a pump. It's a new release. This is something I saw a lot about on Facebook. This is a snail mucus power essence. It's very thick, it's very slimy, and it's supposed to plump your skin. And I've been liking it lately. A little goes a long way. You can see how slimy it is by how stuck the cap gets. Like, it's just a slimy, stickier product. This is also something I saw on Facebook, same brand, Course RX. I'm just gonna call it that. And this is a Triple C Lightning Solution. It's supposed to be great for your dark spots. Just a vitamin C serum that a lot of people love. I have a bunch of vitamin C serums, but I wanted to give this one a shot since it's a cult favorite. Another ordinary product is the caffeine solution. This is the eye serum. I've been liking it lately. It's not a miracle worker, but I've been enjoying it AM and PM. And this is my acne medication. This is a 1% of clindamycin. And this is something I apply AM and PM. I'm halfway done. This is just something that treats my pimples, but also an ingredient that was in my Curology. This is also my skincare drawer lately, and I've kept it pretty clean. Now, this is one of the things, I'm sure everyone has them, but it's one of the things that Chris forgets to put back every time in his little cubicle. Like, I always put it back for him. It's like a transportation thing. He always leaves it on the sink. I always put it back. And I gave him this drawer just for his stuff. And I have to always put the stuff back in for him because he leaves it out on the counter. But, men. I'm not saying us women don't do it too. We definitely do. We're definitely guilty. But he was always saying, like, I don't know how my hairbrush keeps making it back in the drawer. I'm like, yeah, because you won't put it away yourself. I put it away. Same thing with belts and all that. Covered in the upper body just because it's a white robe. Just got out of the shower. This is a robe that came in a Dr. Dennis Gross. I think it's called Dr. Dennis Gross skincare package one day. So I have a lot of robes now, but this one's fancy. Check out this bruise. Hello. I don't remember getting a bruise yesterday, but that one's fresh. From snowboarding, for those who have no clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm gonna go steam my face real quick, so let's go do that. The spring backdrop has been swapped in. I bought this knowing I'd use this in spring. I feel like it will look even cooler when the light's on and like kind of making the center look a little bit more white. But the marble has been put away even though I could keep it out for years and years with no problem from me. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
How you guys doing? I'm about to do a sheet mask. If you can see my room, I either cropped in because it's a mess or I'm just going to let it be a mess right now. It's not that messy. It's just not as like tidy. My bed's not made. I didn't make it. Not today. I am making myself do a sheet mask tonight because got a little inflammation going on, but also, oh my god, it's so freaking cold. I always tell my friends, like my guy friends, especially when they complain that it's so cold, that like, oh, like you're fine, because they think I chill it, and I know I didn't chill it, so I guess I'm not as upset as they are, but man, it is cold tonight, but it feels really good as well, so I'm really not complaining. Okay, I have myself scheduled to do a sheet mask every 2 nights for the next week because my bridal shower is in 10 days from now. Not even, like 8 days from now. Now this is a new angle. I wonder how dark it is. I'm very curious on how dark it is. We still don't have a ceiling light, so this is like as bright as the room gets. Alexa, bedroom 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, this is as light as the room gets. Nothing changed. From reviewing the footage up to this point of this clip, and I'm going to edit this clip in tomorrow morning and then post, I like the camera. I think the sound quality is decent without the external mic, so I don't have to feel like I have to make a huge rig right now. I like the zooming. It's not too rough. It doesn't make a lot of noise as far as when it moves, which is nice. A lot of Canons did that, and I didn't like that about the Canons. I still need to get the wall charger, get a screen protector, get a lens protector, get a wrist mount for the camera and all that jazz. So all that is already like another $200 at least. So I need to do that now that I've committed to the camera itself. It's definitely bigger, bulkier, and a little different in many ways. Like, I'm not used to having a lens cap on my vlogging camera. That's, up. Nice job, my baby won't go up. Ooh. I'm enjoying the camera. I wasn't, prepared to buy a new camera before the wedding. I was just kind of hanging on as much as I could by the strings of whatever the heck the metaphor I'm trying to remember for my old camera. But sometimes when you are not ready for change, the world pushes you to make change. And here I am with this big bulky camera that I am honestly enjoying. I still need to play with it. This is not to its best potential. I still need to figure out what settings I want to put it on, what size files, and I haven't used it consistently both days because I was snowboarding for one, and this is not a camera I will ever get with because it's very, very expensive. Well, it's not very, very expensive. It's like $200 more than my other cameras. Every time I replace a vlog camera, it's like $800. This was $1,000 because the lens also costed extra because this camera doesn't come with a lens. And yeah, that's $1,000 I wasn't planning on spending before our wedding. I really wasn't. Plus, some of you guys heard about the whole partnership program thing. I think I'll explain that in the next vlog because this one is getting a little long, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me dye my friend's hair as a not professional. I hope you guys enjoy our new outro. Subscribe if you haven't. Good night, guys, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.